What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Deacon Do Dirty, your favorite toy YouTuber. Today I'm hitting you with another toy review from Hasbro Marvel Legends, specifically the X-Men series. This is coming from the brand new wave that just released with Old Man Logan, Cyclops, Shatterstar, Dazzler, who else is in there? The Colossus. Today I am showing you Colossus. This guy, I ain't gonna lie, is badass. Might be, well, I haven't got the Jim Lee Cyclops yet. That might be my favorite out of the group. Even though there is a Wolverine in the series, that Jim Lee Cyclops, man, he looks good. Straight out of the animated series, man. I got to find him. I haven't seen him anywhere yet. But I did find this guy and picked him up from my local Walgreens. And this guy is almost just as badass. He's big like Colossus is supposed to be. And I think this is going to make my third X-Men Marvel Legend now. So he's going to look good sitting next to Rogue and old school Wolverine over there. Brown suit Wolverine. And I actually like the brown suit Wolverine better. Well, you know what? I'm not going to lie. I saw the Old Man Logan in person the other day, and he looked pretty badass. So I might know how to pick him up, too. Because I was going to pass on him. Because I've already got a Wolverine figure. I don't really need another one. But I saw him, and I was like, oh, crap. Maybe I do need another one. Anyway, not Wolverine Day. It's straight up Colossus today. And this guy looks super badass. This is the box. Marvel Legends box. This is the front here. I'm not going to let you look at this too much because I don't want you to get a sneak peek of the figure. But here on the back, we have, of course, the box art. Somewhere they take these pictures. I wish I had somewhere set up like that to take pictures like that. It'd be awesome. Of course, the Build-A-Figure is Warlock. And like I said, you have Colossus, Shatterstar, Dazzler, Polaris. That's another one I saw. Cyclops, who is this? Sunfire, who I've never heard of in my life. And Wolverine, or Old Man Logan in this case. The ones I'm definitely not picking up are Shatterstar, Dazzler, Polaris, and Sunfire. I've heard of Dazzler, I believe, but never heard of any of the other ones. Everybody's like, I gotta get to Shatterstar. I don't care because they weren't in the main team, or I don't remember them really in the animated series. I'm mainly going for the ones I remember from the animated series because those are the ones that are a whole dear to my heart because that's what I grew up on. That's what got me into superheroes. That's who I'm going after. Like I said, the only ones I need now are the Logan and the Cyclops. Anyways, let's quit wasting time. Break this guy out of the box, see what it looks like because I think he looks awesome. So yeah, let's get into it. I got a defective Colossus. He's got some organs loose in there, like some piece of metal's chipped off. Hear that? Something's not good about that. Guys, today I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna go over the articulation first. His head here, completely 360 degree turn, up and down. Oh, it actually goes down pretty far. It's like a double jointed. Yeah, it's a double jointed neck here. Shoulder here, completely 360 degree rotation. Does bend there also. Has his bicep swivel here, 360 degrees. His elbow is, I believe, single jointed, bends. This guy's a little stiff. Then his hand here, he has a closed hand actually, or open hand on this side actually. And it will rotate all the way around except for the fact there's a gauntlet here that kind of hinders that. Has the ab crunch. Ooh, there you go. Get loose, buddy. Get loose. Ab crunch here goes pretty far. Has a 360 degree rotation at the waist. His legs here, they don't go up very far. But that's expected for a big guy like this. Has a thigh swivel here, 360 degrees also. And I believe a double jointed knee, maybe? Yeah, a double jointed knee that's really stiff again. Then also you have the ankle rocker here that goes pretty far actually. Look at that. His whole foot is turned sideways. And then actually it swivels here a little bit. Yeah, here it goes. It's a little bit of swivel there. Alright guys, so that's articulation on this guy. He's pretty articulatable for a big guy, I guess you would say. Now we're just going to go over the paint jobs and what he actually looks like now. So let's start with the head, of course. You know, I always start with the head. Great detail in this face sculpt. This sculpt is freaking awesome. I love the paint on this head actually too because it just shines like metal should. Has that famous Colossus crew cut, whatever you want to call it, high and tight. Not really because it's not really faded here, but very sharp edges here. The white eyes, I love that. Man, I just love the shine on this figure here because it looks freaking awesome. The sculpt, like I said, once again, is freaking great. But here's the cool thing about this head sculpt. Watch this. He grew a beard and got a new haircut. Check that out. This is a way better sculpt. I've never seen Colossus with a beard before, but now that I have, he looks freaking awesome. That very strong jawline, that strong Jay Leno chin there with that beard. Like I said, a different haircut. Has a little bit of flip here in the front now. He's getting with the times. Basically the same face sculpt you have here, just like I said, added facial hair, different haircut, same metal look. The black is almost a really shiny color too. Like when you look at him in the box, he almost the beard and hair almost blends in with the metal. But he looks freaking great, man. I love this face sculpt. Going up the body here, this is basically his costume. I've never seen his costume before. I've seen his colors. You have the X-Men logo here, of course, with the red and black X. There's the classic brownish and tannish. This is almost more of a red color here. Very great sculpt. Look at those ripped abs, that ripped pecs. This guy is freaking awesome. Here in the back, you have all his back muscles. This guy's jacked going down to the pelvic area with his ding dong right there. It's just the same, man. This guy is a straight up jack, man. The same paint scheme going down his legs here with the red. Cuts off right here with it. Basically goes around with the yellow paint. Coming down to his lower leg, you have some boots here. They actually have like a big cuff here that you can really, it kind of blends in with the regular red on the leg. It has like a goldish, this paint here is more of a goldish color. It's more metallic than the paint that's up here. And then you actually have on the bottom here, you have his outline on the sole where that yellow paint, and then some on the toe here also, going around the toe point. As far as his arms, you have the classic metal look with those classic lines that go through. It's like bands of metal. This side here, you have the open hand. This freaking hand looks great, man. Look at that. That looks freaking awesome. A lot of detail in that hand. You have all those little tiny lines on every little finger, even in the palm of the hand. You have those gauntlets there, the same color paint that's on the boots. There it is again. And then, man, I would have to say, my complaint, look at this. Look at this. Look at that paint chipping. That's not good. Look at that right there too. Look at that. Man, they did a horrible job on this side, I guess you would say. This is probably the worst I've ever seen any of my Marvel Legends as far as paint jobs. That's pretty cringy right there. On to his other hand, and hopefully better hand. So where the hand was fine on the other side was the gauntlet. That was the problem. Closed fists, tiny lines like the other side, great looking detail. Gauntlet, you do have a little bit of problem here. See that red bleeding into the yellow? Man, they did a bad job on these gauntlets. I don't know what happened. Yellow, like I said, same color as the boots, that gold metallic color. Other side here, same thing up here with around the hand. You have that gold metallic little, I don't know what you would call that, but well, it looks a lot better than another gauntlet at least. But like I said, the only problem this side you have is that red bleeding there. That's kind of bad. But when I pose them, you won't notice. Now, as far as accessories go, this guy doesn't come with any accessories except for the head swap. He does come with some Build-A-Figure parts, and probably really one of the main ones that you definitely are going to need, and that's the head. Like I said, the Build-A-Figure is Warlock. I've seen him in comics before, but nothing really. He probably looks great as a Build-A-Figure, but nothing I'm really going after. Like I said, I'm not going after that whole series, so I'm not really worried about the Build-A-Figure. Great looking head though. Like even the back here, like these little dreads or whatever you want to call these, are like little flimsy kind of to make it feel more realistic, not just a big hard. The main part of it is a hard clump of plastic, but back here on the back where they stick out the ends of them, that kind of dangle there. The face sculpt on this guy looks freaking awesome. Also, you have an alternate hand, I'm guessing, because I'm guessing that whole arm comes with another figure, but this looks like an alternate hand. It's like a saw blade that you can stick right there on the other arm. It looks pretty cool too. A lot of detail. I like the color of the this Warlock actually. A lot of brushed and weathered, and that gold and black. Looks pretty damn good of it. Well guys, besides the paint problems on the gauntlets here, I didn't see any other paint problems as far as the whole figure goes. This guy is one of my favorite figures already though. He's big like Colossus should be. I've seen other Colossus like the Marvel Select Colossus. But, you know, with Marvel Select Colossus, Marvel Select in general, sometimes they look kind of off. And the articulation is not really there sometimes. So, I'm glad Marvel Legends finally released this guy. Like I said, I wish they could have did a better job of the paint, though. That's kind of cringy. Like I said, it's very cringy with the paint job here on the gauntlets. But I'm not going to let it bring me down. I love Colossus. I love this action figure. He looks great. I wish he had both open hands, because to pose him with Wolverine and doing the fastball, I forgot what it's called, something fastball. And that would have been great. A great way to pose these two guys together. I don't have Kitty Pryde yet, but I guess I will have to get her because, you know, him and Kitty Pryde have a thing, according to the movies, maybe in the comics too. I don't read comics, so I'm sorry if I don't know that. But like I said, this guy looks freaking awesome, besides for those paint problems. And yeah, can't wait to put him on my shelf back there with the rest of the X-Men. I'm having to dedicate a whole shelf to the X-Men once I get all these guys, because they deserve it. Like I said, they were what brought me into superheroes in general, because I started watching the animated series, and I want to go back and start watching it again. I did one time, and I was like, this is kind of corny and cheesy, but at the same time good. It's like going back and watching Power Rangers. Guys, down in the comments below, let me know what you think. Do you think this guy is awesome? Do you think he's worth the money? Like I said, $20, can't beat it. And for a great looking figure, I would guess you would say. And yeah, I like them. Guys, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. As always, I'm Deacon Do Dirty. I'll catch you guys in the next video.